Hi, Vencore Weather meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, September 23rd. A cool morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Perhaps some of the coolest temperatures so far this season in some of the northern and western suburbs along the I-95 corridor, ranging anywhere from the mid to upper 40s as we start the Tuesday. Looks like another cool and dry day with plenty of sunshine. The cool, dry weather pattern will continue into Wednesday, but then low pressure will form along the East Coast, and it looks quite likely that this low pressure system will produce a significant rain event up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City very late Wednesday night and on the day Thursday. Looks like Thursday will feature periods of rain with chilly, windy conditions for this time of year. Well, let's start off by looking at the latest surface map. And here is the trouble brewing down here across the southeastern coastline. Frontal system has stalled out in the southeastern part of the country. Yesterday, we talked about an area of moisture that would develop off the southeast coastline, and at that time it looked like it could stay just to the east of the I-95 corridor on Thursday. However, it needed to be monitored, and indeed it looks like it will now drive to the north and west and produce a rain event up and down the I-95 corridor late Wednesday night and Thursday. High pressure will stay in control right into the day on Wednesday, but we'll notice an increasing and thickening clouds later tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon, especially as those clouds start to stream in from the south. And by tomorrow night, it'll become mostly cloudy with the threat for rain late tomorrow night, towards morning perhaps, on Thursday in the I-95 corridor, and a rainy, chilly day is quite likely on Thursday. Well, here's the look at the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the Wisconsin SSEC website. First of all, clear skies this morning up and down the I-95 corridor. And again, today we're in the clear. It looks like mostly sunny. Cool for this time of the year, certainly well below normal. Normal highs around Philadelphia, for example, at the airport are right around 75 degrees, and we'll struggle to reach 70 degrees this afternoon after the cool start to the day in the mid to upper 40s in many locations this morning. Lots of clouds and some rain. We'll see the radar next here in the southeastern part of the country. Indeed, this is the area that will form a low pressure area that will ride right up the East Coast over the next 48 hours or so, bringing a what looks like a significant rain event late Wednesday night and Thursday from D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and even New York City. That low should push away from the coast by Friday, and we'll immediately notice a rebound in temperatures on Friday afternoon to warmer levels way up in the 70s, and we'll flirt with the 80-degree mark on both weekend days, it looks like, here in the I-95 corridor. Well, here's the latest nationwide look at the radar from the Mesonet.org website. Lots of showers and embedded thunderstorms along the southeast U.S. coastline, all the way from the Carolinas down to Florida. There will indeed be a significant amount of moisture available for this developing coastal low pressure system. All of this looks like it'll ride up the coast over the next 24 to 48 hours or so, and indeed looks like it'll make a turn to the north and west and spread some rain into the I-95 corridor in this region right here late Wednesday night and Thursday. In fact, Thursday could turn out to be way below normal for this time of year, with a coastal low producing some east to northeast low-level winds, and that combined with the clouds and the rain, temperatures could hold in the 60s in many locations on Thursday, along with those rainy, windy conditions. Well, let's take a look at not one but two different computer forecast models for this upcoming coastal low situation. Wednesday night and Thursday morning forecast maps we'll look at from last night's 0Z NAM, the North American Mesoscale model, and then we'll look at the 0Z GFS Global Forecast System forecast model, both of which do show this coastal low now moving to the north and west into the I-95 corridor late Wednesday night and Thursday. This is a forecast for Wednesday evening from the NAM model run, and here's that area of lots of moisture and low pressure area developing along the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Wednesday evening, by this time, high pressure moves just off the East Coast. Combination of the two, the high pressure up here and the developing low over the Mid-Atlantic, will produce an ocean flow of air. That too will contribute to the moisture. Lots of moisture available, ready to ride into the I-95 corridor. Let's now jump ahead to the Thursday morning forecast map from the NAM model. And by Thursday morning, that moisture moves to the north and west. Again, this could turn out to be a significant rain event up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Baltimore, Philly, New York City, late Wednesday night and Thursday morning. High pressure continues to sit to the north and to the northeast, and again, the combination of the clockwise flow of air around the high and the developing coastal low will produce an ocean fetch pushing much moisture off the Atlantic, so the combining easterly winds with the already in place moisture along the southeast coastline will again likely produce a significant rain event around here late Wednesday night and Thursday. Well, let's now take a look at the GFS model just to show that there is indeed confirmation amongst the two main U.S. models, the NAM and GFS. By the way, the European model also produces a significant rain event from D.C. to New York City late Wednesday night and Thursday. So all agreement in the overnight runs of the models. This is for Wednesday evening. Lots of moisture here depicted by the GFS. A little bit of a low pressure area right here off the Virginia, North Carolina coastline. Again, high pressure departing off the New England coastline. Let's now jump ahead to Thursday morning. And here we go by Thursday morning. The GFS just floods the I-95 corridor with a lot of rainfall, low pressure, just sitting off or along the Mid-Atlantic coastline, along the Delmarva Peninsula, that area. Again, a strong flow of air off the ocean will produce chilly conditions. Again, temperatures will probably be confined to the 60s in many locations on Thursday, along with those rainy and windy conditions. The low does eventually pull off to the north and east, and we'll have significant improvement on Friday. It appears at this time temperatures should rebound nicely way up into the 70s on Friday, with some clearing and some sunshine on Friday, following the potential significant rain event late Wednesday night and Thursday. And at this point, the weekend looks quite nice, with temperatures perhaps flirting with the 80-degree mark on Saturday and Sunday. So again, a significant rain event likely late Wednesday night and Thursday. More on that as we progress through the next 24 to 48 hours. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.